what if we have an in-house SEO who's somewhat experienced, but they're really wondering, how do I get to the next level? What does the next level look like in terms of who do I need to be to get there? What advice would you have for that person?
Yeah, so when we look at the SEOs, they usually come with different backgrounds. Some of them are coming from technical background, some of them coming from the business background. Regardless of which background you're coming from, you need to make sure that you become a holistic SEO person. If you are coming from a technical background, try to understand more of the business aspect of the thing. Or if you're coming from the business aspect of the SEO, also try to learn the technical aspect of it. That way you would be able to communicate much better on the business level as well as in the engineering level, and also work very closely with the product teams, and that way you would be able to create a 360 level of influence in the company, where you would be able to get the projects on the roadmap and get them implemented. And so that's the starting point. And then as you do that, you need to also try to promote what benefits you're offering to the company. Just not to be labeled as a SEO person, but also be seen as somebody who has a ongoing contribution to the business as a whole. And that's the way that if there are opportunities for growth within the organization, they're gonna see you. If you just be seen as a person who's sitting in the corner and just doing the SEO, you might not get a lot of attention as the promotion time comes. So you need to go out there, build a relationship with people, and do networking. And believe it or not, networking is working.
It does work.
Yeah.
So you see the value in networking. Is that with other SEO practitioners in the organization? What does networking mean when you describe it like that?
Yeah, so of course within the organization as well as outside the organization. Outside the organization, it gives you ideas about what's happening in the industry, and you could compare notes and see what works for people and what's not, and based on that learn. But internally, it's also very important, because if you do not know people, getting things done is going to get more difficult, especially if you live in a world that is a matrix organization, that different business units are doing their own thing. The only way to get things done is through networking and know people. The first few months that I joined, it was much harder for me to get any projects on the roadmap because I didn't know anybody. As I started to build the relationship, the projects started moving much faster, and that basically shows that the more networking you do, the more personal relationship you build with each of the stakeholders, the better results you would get.
Yeah, when I was in in-house SEO, I remember my boss said, "Jessica, don't sit at your desk. Get out and walk the halls." And so that was the best advice I ever got, was don't just try and handle everything via email and phone. You need to go build those relationships with people.
It's very important.
Yeah.